Mr. Ferdinand Bibby, who is the National Director of the Special Olympics Trinidad and Tobago. Now, the Special Olympics is a global forum, a global organization that really serves people with intellectual disabilities. So they would probably get some coaches and mentors, volunteers. People would go and assist these people. Now, Trinidad and Tobago, our branch of the organization, has really been doing a lot to promote special sporting activities for people with these disabilities.
Yeah.
And I know that we have cricket, we have football.
Right.
What else do we have?
Special Olympics Trinidad and Tobago provides year-round sports training and athletic competition in 12 sporting disciplines for persons with intellectual disabilities. We have aquatics, athletics, basketball, bocce,
What is bocce?
Bocce is a sport actually only played by Special Olympics in Trinidad. It's akin to lawn bowling, where you roll out a polina, which is a small ball, and then try to roll 4 of your balls as close to the polina as possible. Right? We also have cricket, equestrian, floor hockey, which is another sport that our organization alone plays. It's an adaptation of ice hockey, and it's our sport that we represent the country in at World Winter Games. We have powerlifting, volleyball, and of course football.
Yeah. And we have national games taking place for people to come and be part of this.
Yes, for the past, since 1982, when the organization was founded locally, we have been having annual national games for persons with intellectual disabilities. We have a major games with 8 or 9 sporting disciplines, and then we have smaller cricket games later in the year, floor hockey, seaside games, as well as a version Tobago games across in these styles.
And I just want to take a step back to define intellectual disability so people will get a clear understanding of what we're talking about.
Right. The official definition is that you should be diagnosed according to some standardized IQ test, right, and score below 70. So anyone with a score below 70, you would have been born with it, as well as showing functional limitations in everyday coping skills and being able to care for yourself, right? So once an individual scores under 70 and has functional limitations in self-care, they would be diagnosed.
And so the Special Olympics is a way for them to express their athletic prowess.
Well, we use it as a way for them to live and be included in society, because many times, because of the disability, either the parents being too careful and too self-protected, or discrimination, they are kept out of a meaningful life in society.
Yeah. Because one of the complaints that you get a lot is that, we may not we don't have the resources to facilitate people with these disabilities. And how is your organization working to, yes, through sports and have that sense of inclusiveness, but is there anything else that you all are doing?
Right. Well, the first thing is by trying to have our activity in the community, in the wider community, in all the public spaces, because it's really a myth that you really describe, because there is unless there is a physical disability where you may need an adaptation for access, like wheelchair ramps or so, the person with intellectual disability has no real barrier.
Right.
All they need is an opportunity.
And the Special Olympics, Trinidad and Tobago, is geared towards giving them that opportunity.
Yes.
Yeah. And so we have done well at the Special Olympics over the years.
Yes. We actually, at our last World Summer Games in 2015 in Los Angeles, the athletes would have come back with over 38 medals, right, between gold, silver, and bronze. And that would have been a team of 62 athletes.
And the World Games next in March
Right.
2019.
In 2019, we are currently preparing a team of 33 athletes to go to Abu Dhabi to compete in the World Summer Games between the 2nd of March to the 22nd of March. And the athletes would be competing in 5 sporting disciplines: aquatics, athletics, bocce, equestrian, and powerlifting.
So if people want to come and try out for this, family members may say, I have a child who may have some sort of intellectual disability, can they do that?
Yes. Well, we always welcome athletes, because currently we reach 1,200 athletes locally, but the average population size is estimated at 2% of your national population. So that's, for our instances, is close to 20,000 persons.
Right.
Right.
So
And
that is so you look forward to people. So
we
people
look
can check
forward
out
to
your
persons
Facebook page
coming. Yes.
at the Trinidad and Tobago Special Olympics.
Yes.
And you can probably get some more information on that. Mr. Ferdinand Bibby, National Director, Special Olympics T&T, thank you very much for coming in and chatting with us this morning about the Special Olympics in Trinidad and Tobago and some of the work that you and your organization are doing.